What are you doing if you're not chilling? Chill out! Everyone chill!
Take a chill pill!
That's right, sir! Take a chill pill! I don't have time for your fucking stress!
All right. We're back. Technological difficulties resolved. Okay, I had a slight technical issue, which is fine, because I get to talk for like another 30 minutes, and then we could do it all again. I'm going to spare you from all the extra talking. Kami's in the house, and she goes like in a female voice, "Yo!" And I go, "Yo, how you doing, Kami? How you doing? All right? Hey, good to see you." All right, Kimba's back. Adrian's back with 2 tents. Tent City engaged. Appreciate you fellas and fellates coming back. We got it resolved. Where did he go? I'm back again, Randy. It's all good. Shit happens. If anybody knows about technological difficulties, it will be Randy, the king of the test streams. Nobody's ever going to beat you. Dobsky, king of trolls. Randy, king of test streams. Paul's back. Fuzz is in the house. Now we got some new people coming. How you doing, Fuzz? Good to see you, buddy. Randy, my brother. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Sean is back again. Kami's hanging out. We got a little fellette action hanging out tonight. That's good. I like to keep like the stream like the most fellettes that ever hang out in a stream for music. Not the other stuff. Would maybe be here? Maybe Pilmers? I don't know. I like to break the record. See how many actual women we can get in here hanging out with us tonight. Because they just make the place smell so much better. They walk in. They smell really good. They got good stuff on it. You just want to go right up and sniff the neck. You know what I mean? Right in the ear. Thanks for hanging out, Kami and Adrian and Kimba, and bringing an air of femininity to what is otherwise a revolting hot dog cart. I'm just going to put that out there, okay? You're welcome. Dusty's back. There we go. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back again. A little difficult. We only had one speaker going. We had one side. So what it did was pulled off the head shell because it went back there jamming. Like the first thing you do when there's a problem is you go banging on stuff. You just go, fucking shit, I fucking bang, gosh. And you just kick stuff and bang it and rip it around back and forth. And then you go, that didn't fix it. Now what? It was the head shell. I went in there, got a little Q-tip, put some alcohol on it, and it cleaned up the little contact. Now we got stereo sound again. It happens. This is the real world, all right? I don't have a team of people here. They got no crew, all right? It's just a fella here and a big bottle of Patron, which I'm just going to pretend like I didn't even take a shot on the last. Remember the last stream that just happened? I'm going to pretend like it didn't even happen. So, hey, I pour myself a shot. I hope, maybe you'll join a feller. Maybe you got your MEK, your rubbing alcohol, witch hazel, Freon, lacquer thinner, maybe some of that CX glue that Randy turned me on to. Woo-hoo! I'll take that aerosol stuff and go right up the nose hole, Randy. I love it. Appreciate you turning me on to the new age glue sniffing. It's a whole new world, people. Chemistry in action. Anyway, cheers. It's good to have you fellas and fellettes on board tonight. We're jumping right back into the music, except this time I got a little change up for you. I'll tell you. Just hang out a minute. I'm going to tell you what's up. Okay. Okay, we're going to change it up a little bit now. Now I'm going to play side 4 of Acid Nightmares first. And then we're going to go back to the Dragonfly, side 2 Dragonfly. And then the very last side, we're going to do side 1 of Dragonfly. You ready? Tester's model. Yep. Everclear. Fill a bag with Everclear. Let's try doing that sometime. All right. Got everything set up here. Randy, I got the 1200 set up here, buddy. What do you think? SL 1200 Mark II. 7980. Right around there. Ready to rock and roll. On 2 channels. You ready to go? So this time we're going to be playing this first. Just, you see, when you do a new one, you just got to pretend like you didn't say any of the things you just said. I played side 1 and side 2 of this when Randy was here last time for our Cerberus sessions, which everybody and their grandmother just loved to death. Bee's knees, I think, was one of the terms used. And this time, because there's C and D, I'm going to be playing you side D. I bit my tongue the other day. Anybody ever bite their tongue? I was chewing too quick, and it just bam right on the tip of the tongue. It's like click. That did not feel good. It's healing up though. I don't know why I said that. Just random thought. Let's break out into tentacle. That's right. Tentacle. That's great. That's a good one. Good one, Adrian. There's like a billion of them. Anyway, let's break out side 4 of Acid Nightmares. This is some good shit. You ready? Stereo. We got stereo this time. There we go. We got it. We're back. Yeah. Good to have you fellas with us tonight. You got any psych you want to play? Leave it down in the comments. Come on up. Do like an impromptu. Come on up.
We're not here. Liquid fire disappear. beds of colors. Will your brain melting galaxies? You're insane. Sunshine reaches and rips your soul. Can't see reality, but like to get home.
Yeah, it is a pretty killer sleeve, isn't it, man? Wizard sleeve.
Doomsday. It's a doomsday morning every day. It's a doomsday on every night. When that purple sun says nothing is right. A purple sun I know will rise. A doomsday morning will greet my eyes. My baby's gone, can't live this way. A purple sun has doomed this day. A purple sun will set tonight. A doomsday evening and nothing is right. No hope for me, so all night roam. No love for me, she's far from home. It's a doomsday morning every day. It's a doomsday evening every night. When that purple sun sets, nothing is right.
He's working nights, man. He's got night work. You can't paint the road when everybody's driving on it. I assume he's painting the road right now, Dusty.
eyes will struck you dead for things you done and words you said. But people thinking could be a sin for those who have offended him. Well, you gotta beware, for black light seeks you everywhere. Said you gotta beware, for black light seeks you everywhere. You invite me to play your mixed up games, then all at once came a sudden change. Things you did seem quite unreal. Black lightning's light was all you could feel. Said you gotta beware, for black lightning light seeks you everywhere. Said you gotta beware, for black lightning light seeks you everywhere. Seeking you'll find. Oh. Your force and anger to the sky, but yours is not to reason why. Black lightning's powers have put you here, so let the powers reach your ears. Now you gotta beware, for black light seeks you everywhere. Yeah. Said you gotta beware, for black light seeks you everywhere.
Exactly. Skeletor. That dude was jacked. So was Mumra. They should have got together and done like a dynamic duo thing. They would have been ripping some shit up. Mumra and Skeletor? Fuck.
Can you hear me in the back? No, they can't hear in the back. Can we get a little more volume? What about now? Is it loud back there? Okay, there's a lot of people getting dosed that shouldn't be getting dosed, you know? Right? It's groovy if you know what's happening when you get it, but when you don't know what's going on and all of a sudden you come on to about 4 hits of sunshine, it's really not too cool sometimes, you know? So be careful, people, because a lot of little kids are getting dosed too, you know, and that's not cool.
All right, that was Acid Nightmares with an acid PSA. They're warning you. Watch the orange sunshine. What were some of the brands of acid? Anybody got any memory of some of the acid you took back in the day? I remember some of mine. I remember a couple right off the top of my noggin. One was called Woodstock, and they had the little Woodstock bird on there from Charlie Brown. And the other big one, they were called window panes. And it had a little window on it with a broken piece of glass. See? I didn't fuck up my brain totally. I can still remember the names of acid I used to buy. Interesting thing about buying acid was my introduction into the Grateful Dead back in the day was actually going to the shows but not actually going to see the Dead, because I didn't like the Dead back then. I was a metalhead. We didn't like the hippie shit. Only recently, probably over the past 5 years, maybe 8 years, started getting into Grateful Dead. And then over the past year and a half, started getting kind of deep into the Dead stuff. But back then, we would just go to the venue they were playing and go to the parking lot, and there'd be people selling sheets of acid. You know, be like a sheet of paper, all perforated. I don't remember how many were on there, hundreds on one sheet. So yeah, we wouldn't go to watch the Dead. We'd go to buy acid, man, and we'd come back to town and we would sell it to all the kids, man. Kids, I mean, like my age back then. 14, 15, 16. Is there an age where you're too young to maybe do acid? I don't know. May have been 14-ish. When I did my first. Since we're on the acid, since you've asked me, I'll tell you a little story. I talked about this before. It's on another stream. You can go probably find it somewhere if you want to spend the next 3 days looking around. Because fellas got a lot of streams as is. One wintertime, fella was tripping balls, as the kids used to say. And it was about 20 degrees out. It was cold. I don't remember exactly. It was cold enough to see your breath. I remember that much. And we're walking around down the railroad tracks. And I was steaming. My body was steaming hot. So hot, as a matter of fact, fella took his shirt off in the middle of winter. And we're just walking around town. Hot. Something about that acid made a fella's body super hot. Radiating heat. Steaming. Like, man, your dome is steaming. Like, man, I'm super hot. I don't know why I did that. Another thing about acid I remember distinctly was you could drink unlimited quantities of alcohol. And trust me when I say I did. You could drink like a 12-pack. You drink like a case if you can drink that much, and there's no effect. Strange times. Anybody got any acid stories out there? I know somebody out there's talking about smoking PCP and wet. They used to call it wet, something like that. Dabble. I forget what somebody was out there talking about smoking some PCP. And Eric comes in the room. How you doing, Eric? Good to see you, buddy. Fella's taking Woodstock. He's had some Woodstock. Remember, had a little bird on there? And you go like that? Yep. Microdot. Randy says microdots. That's a little before my time, buddy. You're showing your age now. Microdots were out then. Let's see. I miss anything? Shrooms are a trip. Yeah, we used to do shrooms. After I got off my acid kick, we did some shrooms there for a little while. By a little while, I mean, I don't know, couple, 5 years. I don't think it was that long. But we'd make tea. We'd make mushroom tea. Because eating it was just like, so we make a bunch of mushroom tea, put some orange pico tea bags in there. A little bit of sugar maybe. And then we distribute the pulp between us. So when you get to the bottom, you had a little bit of this mushy pulp and go, yeah. No, mushroom tea. Best way you can have it. The other way is just nauseating. That way was nauseating. Because, it grows under dookie. Under cow dookie. You know what I mean? So it always smelled like dookie. Tasted like dookie. Got dookie all caught up in the toofuses. Ugh. Fun times. Eric says he did 8 hits of Woodstock when Jerry showed up at SDSU, some kind of university, I assume. It was fun. 8 hits. I knew a guy that did 8 hits. He'd do 8 hits every single time. I didn't get that deep into it. I kind of started backing off when, people started hurting themselves. And I told the story about the guy poked his eyes out with an eyebrow pencil at a party we were at. He was on mushrooms, and he went a little crazy. He thought he had spiders crawling all over him, and he's screaming and screaming, "Spider!" And we go and knock the bathroom door open, and he's jamming his eyeball out with an eyebrow pencil. Last time I heard from him, they locked him away somewhere. Had to keep an eye on him. It's not for everybody, let me tell you. You got any demons in there? Your mind a little bit fragile? Delicate sensibilities of the mind? That's not the kind of stuff you want to do. Brings out some of the demons. I don't mean in a good way. Like, hey, demons. Hey, demons. I mean, like, whoa. Let me take my eyeball out because there's bugs on me. Kind of demons. Anywho, so that's the PSA to not do drugs. Stick to weed or alcohol. You know what I mean? Speaking of alcohol, that's legal, right? It's legal. I'm going to pour myself shots of this right now. And then we're going to move on to Dragonfly, which I attempted to play a little while ago. We had some technological difficulties that we completely straightened out by kicking the dog shit out of my turntable. I didn't actually do that. That thing is too expensive. You see what 1200 SL 1200 Mark IIs are going for nowadays? I ain't going to kick that thing. It hurt my foot. That sucker weighs about fucking 40 pounds maybe. Plinth on that damn thing. Take Blue Microdot and go see Naked Lunch at the Midnight Movies. Crazy film. I don't know that movie. I'll have to check that out. But not on acid. I think those days are over. Somebody not too long ago asked me if I was interested in doing it. This may have been a few years ago. Had some mushrooms. Hey, you want to do some? And I thought, my first instinct was yeah. And then I thought, you know what? You got like some skeletons in there that you don't need to be just bringing out. And I got worried. I said, nah, I don't think so. Because knowing me, I'd start going crazy. I'd go postal and I'd burn somebody's house down or my own house. Who knows what would happen? I think those days are over. Back when I was young, didn't have any cares. Nothing was no big deal about doing anything. Want to do some drugs? It was fun. Nothing to worry about. The next party, that's all you're worried about, the next party. Now there's all kinds of like responsibilities in life. You know what I mean? Things happen as you get older. And I just felt like maybe I'm not in the right headspace right now. Maybe when I get really old, like next year. No, and I'm thinking like maybe when I hit 80, I'll do some shrooms. I'll just sit on the back porch and I'll yell at clouds. Not much different from what a feller does nowadays. Get off my lawn, that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Sean. I don't know, buddy. I don't know if I'd be in the right frame of mind. So many things have changed in a feller's life. You see things that kind of change you. You know, you deal with kind of life, not good things in life, like, you know, things maybe a lot of people shouldn't see. And I think they're, you know, I've conquered them, but they're still stuffed back in there. What if I do it and it just comes out and I can't filter it? Because right now I got the strength, the mental capacity to filter it, but that stuff takes all the gates down. It brings all the blocks down and everything kind of runs free. Well, this may not be the best time in a fella's life. Let's just let everything run free. You might see a fella in the corner, balled up in the fetal position, pooping himself and yelling about, you know, who knows what. You wouldn't be able to understand. You take me back to the hospital. I already been there. Locked the fella up in the hospital, a padded room. Who remembers that story? I told that story a long time ago. I ain't going to tell it again right now, but let's just say they found a fella roaming around the streets. May or may not have been completely nude. Took a fella away, thought he was crazy, put him in a padded room in the hospital. Thought he was kind of loco. He wasn't. I mean, look at me. I'm fine. Nothing wrong with me, right? I mean, come on. Nate Dogg's back in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Now, Nate's one person I imagine never has actually done anything. I bet you he's never even smoked weed. I bet you maybe ibuprofen is as deep as Nate's gone. That's just the kind of guy I imagine Nate being. Everybody breaks out the acid and he goes, whoa, I hear my mom calling. I got to go. She's cutting the crust off my PB&Js. Got to get out of here. Anywho's, I got Dragonfly set up again. Except this time I got side 2 laid out. So we're going to go side 2, and then we're going to go back to side 1. We're going to get this fucking album laid out if it kills a feller. Side 2, Dragonfly, and then side 1, Dragonfly. What do you say? And if you weren't here, I'm just going to show this again. Whoo, motherfucker's heavy. I showed this to Nate Dogg the other day. Picked up the Fear Inoculum box set. Now, I don't want to play it right here on this particular stream. I might play it on a stream that I know I'm going to have to throw away if I do it here on YT. Or we can go over to Twitch where we can just play this whole 5 LP. How many people want to hear this entire 5 LP set, like tonight in a row? Who's got the sack, the sand, as it were, to sit and listen to 5 LPs by Tool? Because I'll go over there. I'll go over to Twitch when I'm done here. I'll do it. I swear to God, I'll do it. Don't you threaten me with a good time. Straight edge. Oof. You know who else is straight edge? Sean Spence. He wasn't always that way, but he is now. And I'm like, God. Anyway, let's check out side 2 Dragonfly. You ready? You ready to go? Got myself a shot here poured. Who's going to have one with me? Anybody going to indulge a fella in his whims and have a shotski? What about Randy? Huh? Zep? Pearl, you don't drink. You drink beer or something, right? What do you got to drink over there tonight, Zep? Does Zep smoke weed? I'll have to get the guy. You know, I might consider smoking weed again if Zep was like, I'll smoke some weed. I'm like, maybe I'll jump off the boat just for one night. Get stoned with Vance, and we'll just laugh all night. Maybe not. Maybe we'll cry on. I don't know. It's been a long time. I never see Vance talking about drinking or getting drunk. He goes to a lot of shows. When he sits at home, goes on a lot of streams and guests. Does he drink? I hope so. Don't burst my bubble and be like, I'm straight edge, man. I just have a little coffee in the morning. That's it, man. All I need is life. Life gets me. Don't be one of those people. Life gets me high. Does it? Good for you. Well, Patron gets me high. So suck it. I'm going to have a shot. Cheers, everybody. I'm not Cheers. Richard, how you doing, Richard? You in here? You doing some shots? Richard's gonna do a shot. I did buy it for chocolate chip trip. I put a clip on Instagram the other day, Nate. And that's the exact song I played when I posted it up there. Shots. Straight edge can be hot. Not where I come from, Adrian. I don't know. Hey, Adrian, you've been to Tent City. Nobody's straight edge in Tent City. I just want you to know that. Now, you've been hanging out Tent City for a long time. I'm surprised you don't know. There ain't nobody straight edge in Tent City. That's what Tent City's all about. Not straight edge. Like crooked. What's the opposite of straight edge? A crooked edge? Double edge? You know a drummer. That's right. Danny Carey. Probably the best drummer on the planet right now. I just saw on Drumeo, Mike Portnoy. Anybody see this video? Mike Portnoy attempted to play Numa. And he never listened to it enough to try to learn it. Excuse me. Go and check that video out. He gave it his best. I like Mike Portnoy. Here's my problem with some of these drummers. Mike Portnoy, incredible drummer. I don't think he's got a lot of soul. Danny Carey's got a lot of soul in the way he plays. You can tell he's got character. Another guy that never really impressed me, amazing drummer. Somebody's probably going to punch me in the face now, but I've been punched before. Buddy Rich. You're going to go greatest drummer on the planet? I disagree. He's an amazing drummer, but he's a fucking show-off. He's a ham bone. There are other drummers out there that I respected way more than Buddy Rich. Buddy Rich was an amazing drummer. You can't take that away from him. He was born to be a drummer, but he was a fucking ham bone. You're going to ask me, who's my favorite jazz drummer? I'll go right to Tony Williams every single fucking time. Tony Williams had it going on. Soul. The dude had character. His playing had character. Buddy Rich's playing didn't have any character. It just had a lot of flash. He was super fucking good. And there are a lot of super killer fucking drummers out there, but they don't have any soul. There's no connection. They just show you what they can do, and it's amazing, and it shocks you, but there's no character behind it. There's no soul. I like drummers with soul. I like musicians with soul. What did I hear? I heard an interview recently. Somebody was talking about we're so much better as musicians now than we were. This may actually been the Pearl Jam. I don't want to get Zepp all mad now. This doesn't have anything to do with detracting from how awesome Pearl Jam is, because I love Pearl Jam. At least like the first 4. Up to Vitology, I'm in full boat. But they said in that interview where they were at their home base, Zepp, and I'm talking to you now, buddy. They go, we're so much better musicians now than we were then. And the first thing I thought was, just because you're better musicians doesn't mean you're putting out better music. Technical acumen can only take you so far. It's about soul and what you can put out with what you know. And they were way more inventive with what they did earlier on. So, I don't know. That comment doesn't swing with me, you know what I mean? There's not a lot of gravity related to a comment like that. It's about what you can do with what you have, right? It's like hammering the nail. You may be super wide, but super, short. It's all about how you work it. You know what I'm saying? It may have been a little wiener innuendo in there, but it all comes out the same. It's about music in the end, right? Anywho's. Gamey, I love jazz too, but I love a particular kind of jazz. I also like contemporary jazz. If you're out with your fellette, like one night, going to the local place, you can have a good dinner. It's like a nice jazz band kind of just vamping in the background. That's good shit. But if you want to impress me with some jazz, that's a whole nother story. And that shit can get stale real quick. I'm a particular guy when it comes to jazz. Jazz fusion, heavy jazz. Again, I'm just going to say Tony Williams right off the top of my head, because that guy impresses me to no end. Randy sent me Emergency, Tony Williams album, I don't know, a couple years back. And I just listened to that today, Randy. I just want you to know. That comes out all the fucking time. Tony Williams, my favorite drummer. Danny Carey, probably the greatest modern drummer alive today. Anywho's, there's a little bit of drummer talk for you. Billy Cobham, amazing. He's got some soul and a power hitter. The dude was beating the hell out of those drums. If you like to play Fibes drums, he had the red, white, and blue Fibes set up back in the day, the clear, like Vistalite kind of thing, but they were all different colors. Billy Cobham, yeah. Seen him live. Good shit. Clapton, a soulless guitar player. He was okay, but he's always just emulated. A lot of these British bands, they were just emulating what they got from here. And even our American counterparts were emulating what we got from here. Who did it the best? Americans did it the best, obviously. Best country in the world. I don't care how fucked up it is, man. USA. All the way. King's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. You dropped in the middle of, I don't know, just talking about some music. In the middle of playing some music. We're getting right back into some music right now. I was going to read a couple comments. And then we're going to jump right back into it. Good to see you, King. Hope everything's all right in your world, buddy. You doing all right? You kicking ass? Good for you, buddy. Take life by the sack and twist on it. Yep. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to break outside to Dragonfly. We're doing this whole album. I'm sticking around. I ain't going nowhere. We're only 48 minutes into this whole session. We already got a whole side of music in. Now we're going to do the whole Dragonfly album because I got to get this down in the books. Like I told you, last time we played the whole album, and, you know, the Popo were fine with the whole thing, except the one extra song I played from another band, a Japanese band. They must sound like the Japanese fellas. I don't know. I'm not calling racism or nothing. I'm just saying. The Japanese fella that rode the albino elephant, I think they had a problem with him. On that note, let's check out Dragonfly side 2. Then we're going to flip it over and do side 1. Good to have you on board. 68.
Good to have you on board tonight.
Here comes baby, walking high. Everything in the world has passed her by, and she don't care. Life of happiness, a certain never ends. Loneliness and heartache are everybody's friends, and she don't care. See what happens. It's yours to enjoy. The game of life is groovy. It's everybody's toy, and she don't care.
yesterday. Find yourself again, and time will let you in. Time has slipped away.
That's a coy dog, Randy. That's half German Shepherd, half wolf. Killed him myself up in Maine.
You need not to fade away. Be shipwrecked upon a day. I'm giving you my hand, girl. You've got to try and understand. Yes, we've got to be free. To be free. To be free. Let your head hang down today. Put on your face and run away. Now's the time for you to choose, girl. There's nothing left for you to lose. Yes, we've got to be free. To be free. To be free. To be free. I sit and watch the sun burn helplessly. For me to burn what these cells wrong. So if you want to see your face again, then sing your song. Sing your song. Through the winds of change will life. Never reaching out tonight. We'll turn through the sands of time, girl, just to let ourselves unwind. Yes, we've got to be free. To be free. To be free. To be free. To be free.
This year, discover odd value for you. Right here.
Darling, I've been waiting such a long time for you to Miles away, while the world isn't round. Here to stay, found a way to get down. The purple flags half-mast on a Tuesday, laid outside in the dark to be born a new day. Miles away, leaves the time left to see.
How about that shit? Bringing it up, bringing it down, freaking you out. I'm telling you, Eric thinks he's back on doing acid again, man. Yeah, so that was side 2, Dragonfly. 1968. Anno Domini, if you didn't know. That's Russian for, what's up, baby? I got this toolbox set down here. It's burning a hole in a fella's left foot. I'm telling you. I want to play it. But first we're going to jump into side 1 of Dragonfly now, which I've been trying to play. And then Wyoming Dave sneaks in the back door. He's got a fake ID. I'm 21. I swear to God, I'm of age. All right, let him in. Then he drinks one beer, and he's all throwing up all over the place, and he's falling down. You enjoying the music? That's all I'm worried about right now. By worried, I mean not really all that worried. Got myself a shot poured here. That's going to be numero quattro. Correct me if I'm wrong, Adrian. It's 4. I think that's a quattro, right? Because I had an Audi Quattro remote control car when I was, in my early years. By early years, I mean like 6 months ago. No, that's like 12. Audi Quattro. 4? We're on Quattro right now. Way over 21? Psst. Psst. You just shave your head to make you look old. Don't be giving me a bunch of bullshit now, Sonny. All right? You're going to sit at the kiddie table on Thanksgiving, all right? You sit with the kids as they're over there bubbling and popping and making weird noises, telling fart jokes. Anywho's, Quattro's 4. No more White Claws for Dave. That's right. You got it right, man. Cutting them. You're cut off, son. Nothing but Shirley Temples for Dave from now on. He's proven himself unworthy, incapable. Can't hold his liquor. I never seen Dave drink either. Did you answer my question, Zepp, about if you drink? You drink beers as is or shots as is? I could see you tipping back on Grandpa's old cough medicine now and then. We got side 1 set up here on Dragonfly. We're busting that fucker out if it kills a feller. Breakfast King's in the house hanging out. Nate Dogg, my man from another planet's hanging out. Uranus adjacent. Now all the scientists out there are going to say it's pronounced Uranus. Whatever. You say Uranus after you had a couple wine spritzers, right? Fucking California wine mixer. What is that line from Step Brothers? Something fucking wine mixer, man. Gonna eat that shit like Kobayashi. So yeah, I got myself, he says, okay, I'm gonna read it this time, because he probably already typed it and I missed it. Beer, whiskey, vodka, and plenty of shots. Okay. No tequilas though, huh? Zepp's going right for the fucking, he got that plastic bottled stuff like Bananas drinks, right? I could see him tipping back on that. He just got the gallon. He's just slamming that shit, man. Glass of pop off with like a beer chaser, right? I mean a glass full. Pounding that shit. Oh, I thought Dave said he's a drummer. I'm like, wait a minute. He said he's a dummy. What? I don't know if you realize, buddy, half the people in here are dummies, and we're proud to be dummies. All right? Don't go hanging your head in shame because you're a dummy. You're in with a good crew of dummies right here. Somebody said, hey, man, you're an asshole. I said, yeah, but I'm one of the good assholes. There's a difference. Distinct difference between us. There's an asshole, and then there's an asshole. If you're lucky enough to be one of the good assholes, it's all good. Half of us are dummies. The other half, they just don't know they're dummies, but the dumbasses. There's a dummy and then there's a dumbass. There's distinctions here between. There's a line of delineation. It tells you what side of the tracks you should be on. What side the butter's on. It's always up. What side of the tracks you on. What side of the river you on. Right? That's where it's at. I'm doing myself a shot. Numero quattro. Cheers, everybody. I hope, hey, come on now. Keep up. Who's doing some shots? Who's going to have one? I know Brian's out there. He's going to have one. At least. Maybe Eric. Maybe Zepp. Maybe Adrian. Maybe Kimball. Do like a shot of champagne. Don't leave a fella hanging. You give me a complex. Don't live vicariously through me, okay? That is smooth. Okay. Look at a couple more comments here, and then we're going to move right on. Is it incredibly rude to call someone an asshole? I don't think so. Let's just say Kimba called me an asshole. Would I get upset and go cry? I go, nah. Because I'm not one of those assholes. There's a dude's an asshole. And then there's, he's an asshole. There's a difference. You hear how I'm saying it? It's all in how you word it. It's the verbiage. You right? Right? You do a shot of tequila. Cuervo Gold. Yes, my man Sean. Come on board with me, man. Whoo! Bring it. If you don't know, fellas drinking the Patron Silver here tonight. Excuse me. That burp brought to you by Patron. Where's Miss U? She ain't count burps no more. She ain't hanging out no more. She don't say hi no more. What happened? She thinks she's too good for us. That's what it is. She thinks she's better than us. Right? Am I right? Man, I can't stand people to think they're better than... Oh, man, I'm telling you. Grab their neck and just shake it. Let's bust out side one. You thought I was going to say side two with Dragonfly, but I just did side two. That was the second side. I fooled you again. Pulled the wolves right over your eyeballs. And then it got all caught up in there. And you're like, ow, that hurts. Wool hurts when it drags against your eye. I can't wear anything wool. You know, like the sailor's caps and all, which I really like. I can't wear them. Wool shirts, sweaters, can't wear them. They itch a fella's skin to no end. Get me all covered in a rash. Can't wear them. Wish I could, can't. Also wish back in the day I could wear Oakleys and not look like a complete douchebag. But, you know, they're tailor-made for douchebags. The only people Oakleys ever look good on were douchebags. Beach. What's your job? Beach. Okay, here. Wear these Oakleys. You know where I'm coming from. Okay, here we go. Shot of beet powder and cayenne pepper. Jesus Christ, what does that even mean? Brian, what are you fighting, hemorrhoids or something? What is that? Some kind of witch doctor cure-all for roids? You got them, stinky balloons hanging out? You trying to treat them? I don't know. Maybe you don't. Sounds like some kind of witch. I heard that somewhere. What do you take that for? Hangover? You put like a raw egg in there, some shells, a couple toenail clippings. Hitting the joint. You don't drink anymore? Who did I have a conversation with recently? Oh, one of my old buddies from back in the day. Eric, this is an interesting kind of dynamic. He goes, hey, maybe we should get together and hang out sometime. We'll smoke some weed. And I go, I don't smoke weed anymore. I just drink now. And he goes, oh, I don't drink now. I just smoke weed now. And I go, well, see you in like 9 years then. Literally, that's like the last thing I said to him. We only had that shit in common at one point. Now we don't even have that, so whatever. I'll see you at ShopRite when I go shopping. He works the meat counter at the grocery store, the grocers. That'd probably be the only time I see him is when I'm yelling, give me my fillets! Brian says, I'm an alcoholic. Good alternative to feel like a shot. I don't smoke anymore. I just quit. Stopped. Almost 2.5 years ago. 2 years and 5 months it's been. Just stopped. It was time. Didn't work for me anymore. Did the opposite of what it used to do for me. Made me freaked out, paranoid, crazy. Used to smoke it to make me not crazy, and then it made me crazy. I'm like, all right, this ain't doing what I'm supposed to do anymore. See ya. And then I barely drank at all. And I'm like, well, fella's got to do something to kind of mangle the brain a little bit. I was like, I guess I'm going to take up drinking. Be proud, Dad. Let's check out Dragonfly Side 1. What do you say? We got a little bit to go here. Good to have you fellas and fellettes on board. Hope you're enjoying the music. It's good to see you. Hope you're having your best life, living it. Taking life by the scrotum and giving it a nice twist. That's what it's about. Don't let it twist you. Don't let the sack twist you. You twist the sack. It's like the dog wagging the tail or the tail wagging the dog. Dragonfly, 1968. I swear. Not lying.
Oh, my God.
Tent City in full effect. Pitching. It's like a baby's arm holding an apple. You know what I'm saying?
Merry-go-round, tripping along, stumbling over skyscrapers. You can touch the sky with your elastic mind. Don't fall down. Merry-go-round, tripping along, stumbling over skyscrapers. You can touch the sky with your elastic mind. Don't fall down. Marksman is at your door. The dog is benched on the floor. Tomorrow doesn't look too good. How have you made it this far? And your TV dinner is burning up. Enjoy yourself.
Randy, you need a little tiny fridge in your room, man. All that running to the fridge to get alcohol is such a waste of energy. Right? Here's a great cover, Hoochie Coochie Man. It's probably my favorite cover of all time of this song. Check it out. Yeah, sock mop. Sounds like a new dance.
Gypsy woman told my mother before I was born, you got a poor child coming and there's gonna be son of a gun. Gonna make pretty woman, they're gonna make them jump and shout, and the whole world's gonna know, yes, what it's all about. Yes, I'm here. Everybody knows I'm here. Well, I'm a hoochie coochie man. Everybody knows I am. Yes, knows I am. 1, 2. Now we're here. Yo.
What up, Toll?
My face and eyes, dreaming scenes of burning light, burning light. Burn my eyes, yeah, now I'm moving on. Gonna build my house of gold, house of gold. I can call my own, and I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. It's winter's dawn, breathe the heat of a summer storm, summer storm. It won't be long when I have to take my stand, brush the string on a trembling hand, my trembling hand. Yeah. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Yeah. If I'm wrong, yeah, you can talk about it when I'm gone. When I'm gone, yeah, yeah. My baby now, screaming scenes of burning light, burning light. Burn my eyes, yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it.
We got one more off this album. One more? I'm already getting sad. Randy's got a merch site. He's selling his used sock mops. I think Randy'd have a good chance to be up there with the My Pillow guy, selling his patented sock mops. Yeah. That was Dragonfly, 1968. And we played side D of Acid Nightmares. We had a pretty good run tonight. Now, fellas thinking there's a little bit of time left here. I'm looking back in the pantry and I'm going, what is it that I could play that I know I could get away with? Because I want this stream to stay up. Okay? We got the Phantom sessions when we just play whatever we want. We don't care if it goes away. But fella wants us to stay up because I want other people to enjoy the music. I don't care. I'm not making any money. You're probably, hey, you make a lot of money off this, right? Like you monetize and everything. No, I'm not monetizing anything. I'm not monetized. Fact is, if I monetize my channel, they'd give me less shit for the stuff that I played that may be copyright related. Copyright issue related. If you monetize your channel and they're making money off you already, they give you a little more leeway. If you're not, they fucking hammer you a little bit harder. What do I got back here? Come on, take a walk with me. Come on. We're going back here. Doing like Johnny Carson. We got a remote? Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, that light made me almost fall backwards. It's flashing in a fella's eyeball. It's going to give me a seizure. What do I got in here that I've already played that I know that I can share with you fellas and fellettes right now? Got some New Jersey underground heavy rock from 70 or 71. Got some St. Anthony's Fire. I played that before. That's super fucking cool. Got the First Soft Machine with the dial cover. That's a good one. What else we got here? Can't Play High Tide, one of my favorite albums. Can't play that one. They take that down. Buffalo, they take that one down. Got Harvey Mandel, some Stag. Got some Prosper, Broken Door. Sir Lord Baltimore. Got the first Sir Lord Baltimore here. What else we got here in the psych? I want to keep it kind of psyche, you know what I mean? A little bit of Wishbone Ash. A little bit of Frigid Pink. Defrosted. Blue Cheer. Nectar. Love. Dreams of the Deep. Randy gave me that. Dreams of the Deep. Frigate. Do some Sir Lord Baltimore. Do a couple of these. So you could get away with some SLB. Bobby Gass, my man, showing up at the end. Bobby Gass showing up at the end of the concert going, yeah, play Freebird. And they're like, dude, we've been playing for 3 hours. We're going to fuck home. Where's Russ? Somebody say Russ? Oh, Russell. Yeah, good to see you, Russell. Russell S. Bill's here. What did he miss? As usual, Bill, you missed everything. You missed almost 2 hours of fucking killer music. I'm just wondering if I should play a little more. Here's the conundrum. Like, do I stick around here on the YT and play some stuff? A little bit more. Maybe try to push it to 2 hours. Or do I go over to Twitch, on the Twitch side, and we play that whole fucking Toolbox set? Now, right now. How many people have a Twitch account? Please put it down in the comments. I bet you maybe 1 out of 10 people even go to Twitch. You probably think it's for like arcade games and you watch somebody, hot glowing pine cones to a wall or something, but it's more than that. It's music. It's also music. Good to see you, Bill. Twitch! Randy goes Twitch. He knows what I'm talking about. Even Kimba has an account to Twitch. If Kimba's got an account to Twitch, you know it must be a cool place to go. The fellettes like Twitch. Because you can play anything you want. I got some Sir Lord Baltimore. Nate saying bleep bloop. Yep, that's what I said to say. Do a little bit of fuzz. Don't stare at my rump now, people. Jesus Lord, man. My eyes are up here. On the psych section here. I want to at least play like one more song. What can I play one more? I'll play a little bit of St. Anthony's Fire. That's one that we ain't played in a while. This is some weird underground shit. This band's actually from New Jersey. Who was around when we played this one? Another one Randy's going to go, there's another cover is complete shit, stupid. Worst cover ever. Good music, though. Maybe I'll play a couple from St. Anthony's Fire. I did just pull the first Sir Lord Baltimore. What do you think? Here's the thing. Every time I give you fellas and fellettes the option to pick something, you never pick the right thing. I'm always disappointed by what you pick. Bad Art. Great album, Bad Art. Do you have St. Anthony's? Tell me you have St. Anthony's Fire, Randy, and I will literally shit my pants right now. Which I'm realizing I can actually charge money to do that on certain platforms. What do you think? Little St. Anthony's Fire? This is a band from New Jersey. Where's Zaccarino? Look at that. It's on the Zonk label, man. Where's Zaccarino right now? He'd love that. You do have that? Wow. Yep. Let's play one or two from St. Anthony's Fire. Let's see what we got going on here. I forget what side I liked more. Produced by Zonk Promotions. Cover concept by Zonk. See, Randy, you can blame Zonk. That's Zonk's fault. Let's do a couple from St. Anthony's Fire. Hold on. Let me set it up. What you guys have for dinner tonight? Have anything good? Anybody have cake for dinner? Maybe some pudding? Okay. A little bit of St. Anthony's Fire. I picked this up mainly because what was in a book I was reading about music. It was in this book. And I was like, man, I'd like to hear a little bit of that. And you can't find it nowhere to listen to it. And then I saw it was repressed. And then, as I adjust my nuts, I adjust my nutsack. You're like, what's he doing down there? And then I found out they're from New Jersey. And I was like, now I got to own it because they're Jersey boys. Let's play a couple songs off of St. Anthony's Fire. Not St. Elmo's Fire. Don't get it confused now. Not the 80s movie. This is like 1970, 71. If a feller's noggin is giving me the right information. Let's check it out.
saying, can I take much more of this? Do I have to lie? Let's be into a home. Do I what keeps on coming? Gotta find a new way. Oh, think of something. Gonna try to keep peace of mind on a lonesome road. On a lonesome road. On a lonesome road. On a lonesome road.
There it is. A little bit of St. Anthony's Fire to round off the evening. A little bit of New Jersey goodness. Fuzz E. Randy had it nailed down. That's some fuzz. Good shit. That was called Lone Soul Road. That's first song, second side. I think a fella did a pretty good job. Put my time in. Entertained some fellas and fellettes out there. Did you enjoy the music? Because that's why I come. That's why I show up. Is to share some really rad music with you fellers and fellettes. Sit back and have a good time. Have a few drinky poos. Talk some nonsense. Talk a lot of good music. And then come back and do it again all over again. Hope you enjoyed everything. Saturday night. Actually, Sunday morning now. 12:21. We've been rolling since like 9:45. We're trying to get this train rolling. Took a minute there. Had a couple technological difficulties that we got straightened out. Brian says, Biz, been meaning to ask, being a Jersey guy, what do you think of Jersey Tomato Company sauces? Well, there's always better sauces out there. But I think as a standby, you can go just about every grocery store around here and find them. So it's a good go-to if you need them. Jersey's the garden state. So if you're going to get your tomatoes, get your heirlooms and all, come to Jersey. We got the best in the country here. It's like going to, like, I don't know, Illinois to get a cheesesteak. And they call it a steak and cheese. And you go, what the fuck? What fucking planet am I on right now? Steak and cheese? What's the matter with you? They don't know nothing about no cheesesteak. Stick to the pizza. Chicago? Stop. Leave the cheesesteaks to the Philly people. Steak and cheese. You get a Jersey guy really laughing, belly laughing way down in the belly when he sees, you know, a Mexican making a steak and cheese. It's like those people that work for Rocky. You had Adrian's, like the restaurant. And Paul, you know, Rock goes, go make something special for my boys. Go come over and have some dinner, right? And Paulie goes, I don't think there's anything so special about Mexicans trying to make Italian food. Something like that. Something to that effect. Saint the steak and cheese. What? What? That's like people that go, you know, what is it, Pat's or Geno's? And then one idiot in the crowd will go, I'll go to Jim's. And I get out of here. Jim's. Anyway, that's some regional kind of ranting. You just bore witness to the regional rantings. Yeah, you know, Mick, hey, yo, Mick, is like he's chasing a chicken around for him. He's wearing a shirt. It's got a bunch of, it brings me good luck. And Mick goes, you know what it brings flies. Anywho, did you have a good time tonight hanging out? We listened to some really good music. It was nice to share side D of Acid Nightmares. And then we did the whole Dragonfly, and I'm glad we got that in the books. We got our tech issues taken care of. We had a good time hanging out. with some good people. Mostly 9.5 of you fellas and fellettes are fine. It's the other 0.5. I'm like, dark alley? No. Come around the corner and say, no. What you going to do on your Sunday? You going to kick back, have a good time? Fellas got to work tomorrow. But, that's like hours away. I'm going to shuffle my mortal coil over to my big giant bed and lay my fat head on the pillow. Try to get some Z's. And then we'll do this whole thing all over again. Let me check the chats real quick. I might be going to bed in a bit. I don't know. Let me adjust my nuts. Let me think on it while I adjust my sack. I was considering maybe going over to Twitch, and I got this Tool box set. Because I know somebody of Bill's age range, I know he loves Tool. I was considering maybe going over to to Twitch, rather, is what a fella's trying to say. And maybe playing a little bit of this Tool box set. I just got it. Sounds fucking phenomenal. I'm either going to go over to Twitch and play a couple of these sides, or I'm just going to shut it down, brush all my toofuses, and just make my way into bed, watch a little bit of TV. Got my car videos got to catch up on, you know what I mean? And plane videos. Let's see what we got here in the chat before I make up my mind. Yep, don't buy it in a jar, Randy says. Make it yourself. Squeeze that sock right into that jar. Then put the lid on it quick. Sean says, he comes for the yellow sock. I can't say I blame you, buddy. We all got our reasons. I'm not here to judge. All right? You're into the sock. It's fine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Wow, look at that one, Bill. I think Bill and Dave, the pickup artists, are maybe doing a little commiserating here. They're writing some new jokes. I like that one, Bill. I'm going to save that one. I'm going to use that one. Awesome. Well, hey, I appreciate you coming by and hanging out. Again, we played some really good music. It's good to see you. It's always good to see you. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend, Sunday. I hope you have a good week. I might be back Thursday. Might not. There's a couple, missed a bunch of Thursdays. Done a couple Saturdays. Be back soon and play some more music. The pantry's loaded down with some really good stuff. Can't wait to share it with you in the future. Trust me, there's some really good stuff back there. I can't wait to play it for you. Till then, thanks for coming by and hanging out with a feller. Have a good Sunday. Have a good week. Get some things accomplished. Get them socks. Don't just put them in the wash with your shirts, Randy. You got to put a little bit of bleach in there. Get rid of that yeller. You're going to have one yellow sock one way. When people are going to look at you, they're going to look at you on the job site. You're going to be like, what's with your socks? You'd be like, don't ask me no questions about my socks. It's personal. Yeah. St. Anthony's Fire. Acid Nightmares. We'll do May Blitz next time. We played that before. Dragonfly, Up on Deck. SL 1200 Mark II. Vintage 7980 preamp. All the beautiful things you want in life. Completely analog. The whole chain is analog right until it hits the laptop. It's as analog as you can get. I ain't got one of them newfangled, stupid USB mixers, and it's all digitized before it gets... Got all my shit set up just until it hits the PC. It's all analog, baby. That's my big secret. Go all analog if you can. This new equipment is junk. Trust me, I've been through a bunch of stuff. I got all this equipment over here. I got to send it back and get my money back. It's all crap. Get yourself some, it's going to be made in Taiwan. At least find some late 70s, early 80s made in Taiwan stuff. Better than, made in Taiwan nowadays, or China, for that matter. Listen, folks, appreciate you coming by. We're going to do it again? Yeah, we're going to do it again. Quicksand, how you doing, buddy? Feel free to rewind back on this if you missed everything, and I think you missed a lot. But we got a lot of good music here for you, buddy. How you doing? You all right? I don't want to just shut the door behind you, but, you know, fella's going to just wind down a little bit. Might be going over to Twitch, Sand. Might be going over to Twitch to play a little bit of this Fear Inoculum box set. We'll just call it post, like, Slurfest kind of thing, because it got, like, 4 shots of tequila in the fella's system right now. Probably going to go over there and maybe listen to a little bit of music. Maybe not. Keep your eyeballs peeled. Hope you're doing okay, Sand. Bill, take care of yourself, buddy. Dave, Randy. Yo, Adrian. Take care of yourself, all right? Be good. Nate, thanks, buddy. Always appreciate you, pal. Nate's the one that turned me on to the Acid Nightmares. I didn't even know about it. Kimba. Russell. Fuzzwad, take care, buddy. Thanks for coming by. Sean, I got to tell you one thing. It's 2 A's. It's 1 R. All right? Get it right. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate you, buddy. Congratulations to your son for graduation. Randy. Who else we got? Yep, Adrian already said that. Russell. Brian. AZ Mick. And anyone else that I may have missed. Take care of yourselves. Have a good Sunday. Have a good week. I'll be back soon to see you, okay? From one fella to another, take care of yourselves. I'll see you really soon.